Hello everybody and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator where everything is hooked up ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to check this one because this one seems a little bit off. Good thing I did because it is well off. Let's see, turn this on. It is on, thank you. There we go. Uh-huh, thank you. Okay. Right, so everything should be good to go, but we'll figure it out as the time goes on. So, I filled up everything with fuel. Everything's hopefully ready to go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn on some lights so we can actually see something. We're going to set this up so we can actually see something. And then we're just going to start digging our merry way. And this is... Nope. This is scoop one of probably a ton. That's what this is. So I'm going to try to reach as far as humanly possible. So it's 4% per scoop. So that just means it can hold a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to try, if you missed the last episode, we're going to try to get every single piece of dirt we can. I can't promise every piece of dirt's going to come up with us, but we're going to try to get as much as humanly possible. And see if we can't just see how much gold we get. So I turned off the nuggets and stuff like that, so everything is fair. And then we're going to see... I'm not sure if we're going to see what every claim does, because that would take probably forever. But we're going to see how much gold at least this one has. If you guys want to watch and see how much the other ones have, let me know in the comments. Apparently we missed a percentage somewhere. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see the other claims and see get every piece of dirt we can. And yeah, we'll go from there. So theoretically, we might, once we hit the bottom, and we might get the front loader and start doing that. I know you can lose some dirt doing it that way, but it may just be worth it because it may be just that much faster. I think that one does 12% for the truck, the dump truck, and this one does only 6. So with that philosophy, if this one does 4, then that one should do 8, I think. If I did my math right, I don't know. I'm not a math person. I'm just a truck driver. So with that being said, let's actually scoot this over just a touch so I'm not reaching too terribly far here. And then of course we have 3 Frankensteins that we can fill up. So we have an absolute crap ton of stuff. Crap ton of room that we can actually work for. And so if you guys know, or didn't know, and didn't watch the last episode, if you want to watch how to set up a wash plant, then go ahead and go backwards. But if not, so this is on easy. This we got everything for $1. That's why we have 3 Frankensteins. We have the top tier wash plant, everything else, and we only spent $115, I think, for everything. So it was pretty simple. Fuel and everything. Apparently I left this thing running, or oh no, I didn't fill it up all the way. That makes sense. Ran out of fuel, but that is all right and dandy. Everything else should be filled up to capacity, if I remember correctly. So that's a plus. And other than that, like I said, we're just going to be doing this for quite a while. I'm thinking it's going to be kind of hard with some of the places, especially how deep they are. But with the front loader, if it's flat enough, we should be able to get that squared away. I'm really curious to see just how much gold we can get with the tier 5, tier 3, whatever it is. Because I don't think I've ever ran it on Arnold's Claim, and I don't know if anyone ever has. I'm sure somebody has, but I'm not sure if anybody's actually dug the entire or all the dirt out of a map before. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it or not, but it's kind of a crazy thing to do. And well, I'm just looking for something crazy to do. So, with that being said, here we are. But anyway, a lot of this may be time-lapsed, just because, well, I may run out of things to say. But, we'll see what you guys think. Do you guys want me to sit here and do this, or maybe live stream it? Do you guys want to see live streams? Or time-lapse it? Or have me talk about nothing, nonsense, the entire time? Let me know in the comments below. If it was to be live streamed, it would be on Saturdays if I'm home. There was a chance that I wasn't, or I was going to be home, and there's a chance that I'm not going to be home. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be home or not. But if you guys want to see this live stream, just let me know in the comments below, and then we'll go from there. I've been wanting to get back into live streams and stuff like that. I just haven't done it yet, so this is a good time to get into it. So let me know what you guys think. And then, with that being said, let's turn that off, not burning any fuel. We'll get into here. And it looks like we moved it again, which is kind of strange. We did. Let's, oh, here, let's go down. Even more. Even more. Oh, there it goes. There we go. And then, so we turn that off and hit G. That is how that works. Okay. And then, just to make sure this is all lined up, that one looks to be lined up. Let's see. Is it lined up? It is lined up. Let's, how do I turn this thing on? I forgot. Operator mode. Okay, now. Nope. Operator mode. There you go. So you don't have to have the engine running, you just have to have that running. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move it all the way up to this conveyor, because that should be lined up. This should also be lined up. So everything should be lined up, ready to go. Like I said 4 times already, and everything is. So we'll let that fill up here. And then as soon as basically this one gets to 0, this one, I don't know, haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't figured out how to exactly do it quite yet, but we'll figure something out. May be a little rough here, but we'll figure something, that's for sure. We always try. But yeah, we're definitely moving in slow motion here. Hopefully we can get some workers going for us, and help everybody make some money here. So for some reason, a song has been stuck in my noggin, and it's called Night Shift by the Commodores. I have no idea why. And if you haven't heard it, it's an older song. But if you haven't heard it, I suggest, you know, you listen to it. I mean, it's a good song. It's just, for some reason, it's been stuck in my head, and I can't figure out why. But with all that being said, now it's going to be stuck in yours, hopefully. Because then, if it gets rid of out of my head, maybe if it gets stuck in someone else's head, I don't have to listen to it no more. There we go. Look at that. And then we still got all that shallow dirt to get. And of course, I didn't drill it or nothing. Waste of time. If we're going to try to get all of this dirt, it's a waste of time to get all the other dirt, right? Figure out where it's from, or how much gold's in it. Can we not do what I want it to do? Okay, that was a bad bucket, I should say. There we go. We'll get some more. Then I'm really scared a little bit because I don't want to overflow this one here. Because if we do, then we're just going to make a huge mess. So we're at 69%. So actually what we should do is let's just wait until this is full. And I don't know how many Frankensteins it takes to fill up the wash plant either, so there's a lot of things that we need to learn here before we get everything squared away. If you catching the drift here, I know I'm not a professional. It's crazy to think, but this is almost done. Maybe what we'll do is as soon as this hits 100, we'll see how much, because it'll fill that up pretty easily. Oh God, where are we at? So, how far away can I see it? That's 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Turn that off. That was almost gorgeous. That one's at 2%, but you got a lot on the line as well. Interesting. So we literally filled up enough to get it, the last one filled up. Interesting. So, let's actually do it right quick. We might as well see what we can muster. So, let's turn on the water. Let's turn on the wash plant itself. Oh, hello. The mouse sensitivity is insane right now. We'll turn all this fun stuff on, and then we'll see what's crack-a-lacking. So everything comes to life, everything's hooked up with water. I did check, actually, surprisingly. There we go. We'll turn that on. Did I not turn it on? Did I not turn it on? There we go. There we go. Alright, so that's going to take just a touch to get done. So while that's going, we got to wait until it comes down here anyway. So what we'll do is we'll just wait for that to happen, and then we'll come down and fill this up again with 100 and go from there. So, you gotta love the simplicity of nothing, right? There we go. So now we're back into this. Get this turned on, ready to go. So that was 6% of fuel wasted. Or not wasted, technically, because we're going to be making money out of it. Going to be making a lot more money than not. So, we'll get all that filled up. And I think if you run it forward, you can get all that dirt out of the hopper deal here. But then you can turn around, get it on the conveyor belt itself, and fill up the hopper again. And so you can have like 150% or some crazy number like that, if I remember correctly. I'll have to ask Tin Man on that one, because he knows, or he has played more with Frankensteins. I haven't. So I'll have to ask. And of course, if he's watching this already, then he can tell me in the comments below as well. So. Or if you know. I mean, of course, if you know, then you can tell me. And I definitely won't mind. But with all that being said, we'll fill this up to 100, move this on to the next hopper, and go from there. We're going to have to probably back up soon. We're going to have to back up or do something, because we're already touching the end here. So let's just back up while we're here. There we go. Beautiful. That's going to be a pain trying to get all that shallow dirt there. But it is what it is. It will tell me if it's full. I can't imagine a full Frankenstein would fill up the wash plant. If it does, that's going to be kind of insane. It takes, what, 5.5 or 5.25 dump trucks to fill it up? But that's 6%, like I said, per bucket, so this is 4%. So that's only 2%, so I'd say maybe 3 Frankensteins would fill it up, give or take. Maybe a little more, but we'll find out when the time comes. I got 2 nuggetators as well. So I got 2 nuggetators, 1 wavetable, and so on and so forth. And then I'm also going to see, I may do 2 cleanouts as at the same time. Or 2 cleanouts at a time, I should say. Because I feel like that may be just easier. Just go in, you know, get enough. Why is this not letting me? There we go. Curl the bucket. Maybe easier to. What am I trying to say? Do 2 cleanouts at once, because then mats will already be up there, and then everything else, and then theoretically, if we can get enough workers, then they can switch them out for me, and so on and so forth. Let's get this filled up before we go and check the Frankensteiner wash plant. We're at 52%, so we're halfway there anyway. I think I might leave this edge here, because it's kind of a pain to get it all done. There we go. And of course we're kind of at a harsh angle with the arm itself. But who's going to get the sides anyway? So I'm thinking, yeah, we'll probably cut out the edge and just start getting the deeper stuff. Kind of like so. And go from there. Oop, that was a kind of a miss. Whoops. There we go. Get that scraped up. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I know it's been kind of a while since I asked that question. So how are you guys doing? If you want to tell me, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as you watch the video, or as soon as I see the video, or comments anyway. But yeah, so today is the 18th of May. It's crazy. May's already halfway over. It's insane. But yeah, May's almost over. June's almost starting. It's just insane where time goes. But with all that being said, it's, you know, good as can be, I guess, right? So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic time. Week, whenever you're watching this video. I know school's almost over. That's also crazy. I think this year makes 9 years I've been out of high school, which is kind of crazy. I know, I'm still a youngin'. But it's still crazy to think about that 9 years ago I was in high school. Didn't have any worries, no, you know, didn't have a job quite yet. I got my first job a little bit after high school. But yeah, it's now I gotta work, you know. How bad is that? You gotta work, you know, got a house payment and everything else you gotta pay for. It's just crazy. But it is what it is. Nothing you can't complain about, or else, you know, you ain't gonna live very long, right? I mean, I guess you could live and complain at the same time, but what's the fun in that? Who's gonna listen anyway? How's that? You can complain all you want, but who's gonna listen to you? So, with that being said, we're at 96. We should get one more bucket out of this. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer over there. There we go. That seemed like a good bucket there. Beautiful. Get that scraped up, ready to go. Get out of here. That's 100. Now I'm curious, because now we can get this one. Get that turned on, going to that hopper. That hopper's 2%, so what we could do right quick is just run to this one right quick and turn on the hopper. Here, let's see. Can I come back here? Is that one? Yep, so now it's empty. And then we'll just turn that off right quick, and then we'll run over here. So it's 29%. So one full Frankenstein was 29%. So you know what we're going to do is we're just going to keep going. So 3, yeah, it would take about 3 deals to get this all full. Did I already shut that off, or does it keep it going? There we go. It's a keep it going. This is a keeping it going. And of course, it's going to tell me when it's full, so it's going to kind of suck trying to get it all shut off in time, but it is what it is. But I don't think we're going to get a clean out this episode. So, with that being said, we're going to try to fill this up one last time and see just how good or bad we can get at this little excavator. Because you got to start somewhere, right? But that's also good to know. What we could do is one episode, I could fill all these up, all three Frankensteins filled up. That'd give you 90% in the wash plant. Get a little bit of the conveyor itself filled. And then that may be 10%, so we could get a full one. But I'm also thinking about getting another Frank as well, since, like I said, they're only $1, right? So, because it's only $1, we could just do that right quick and be done with it. So that's what we may do. And of course, everything's running, so I can't necessarily tell when all of it's at 100, or the wash plant's at 100, but that's all right. We're not necessarily keeping up. Let's not move yet. We got this far side to do yet, which is gonna suck because it's so far away. So this is gonna slow us down quite a bit. Here we go. Then we'll go all the way back. Beautiful. And all the way back. And all the way back. So apparently, I was looking into Steam and seeing what's all out there and updates and stuff like that. And apparently, the Out of Ore is working on hydraulic speed as well as multiplayer and everything else like that. So they are still working on that game, which is fantastic. It said they have like 500 plus things on their list to do. So that's kind of exciting just to see that they're still working on it, still got plans for it, and so on and so forth. We're making good money doing what we're doing right now, but just letting you know, getting kind of tired of it. So if I'm getting tired of it, I know you guys are. So we may go and try to do something different and move somewhere and, stuff like that. I wanted to get that cave deal we're in, an open pit mine. But I think we're biting off a little bit more than we can chew at this current moment. I mean, we have the funds, and we're getting the funds, but we don't have enough money for a dumper and stuff like that quite yet. We needed 4 million. We had 16 million, something like that, or 1.6 million, I should say, not 16 million. And so with that being said, we have quite a bit of stuff yet to do. That hopper should be filled or emptied now. And hello, almost missed a little bit. So with all that being said, we should be almost done. I can't say we're at a full hopper quite yet, but we should be getting close. But yeah, so I'm thinking about switching things up again on Out of Ore. I mean, we have all the money and stuff like that, so. Also been thinking about playing with the nuclear bomb again. So, the reason I would be doing that is that would probably be the easiest way to get a pit going. Excuse me. And so, we may be doing that. Like I said, allergies have been absolutely horrendous this year. So excuse me. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably just leave everything there and maybe come back to it. But as of right now, I'm thinking about selling everything that's in it and then moving on and doing something else. So stay tuned for that, or I may stay there. I'm not for sure yet, but it's a lot of, rinse, wash, repeat, rinse, wash, repeat. So trying to keep everything fresh is a little bit difficult when you're doing the same thing. Kind of like this, right? You spin left, you spin right, you dump. You spin left, you spin right, you dump. So anyway, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can muster, and we'll go from there. But anyway, if you guys have any game recommendations, of course, I'm always taking recommendations. I know some of you wanted to see Manor Lords, and I was told some contradicting stories there. Some of them said it's fun, some of them said it's fun until about 5 hours in. So it's kind of a back and forth kind of game. Denizen, we're getting a little bit farther in there. We're getting money. I sold the house and I bought the van, but we're still trying to figure out how to get more money. And that game is, I think it's still too early in development to actually have a full gameplay on it. And the reason is because, they have a house for $3.2 million, but there's really not a whole lot of things you can do to get money. Like, you can go to work and you can have businesses, but that's it. So there's got to be something else that they got to add to make more money. Something. So, I mean, we're making all right money doing the business. We're making about maybe $5,000 to $10,000 a day, but you're also spending probably $16,000, or no, I think it's about $12,000 to keep both shops open, because we're running 2 right now. So when you're making, say $15,000, but you're spending 12 to keep it filled up, you're not really making much. Like, you're making $3,000, which is fantastic for one day, but when you're not really saving anything, it's kind of difficult to make $3.2 million. But anyway, with that being said, my wife just texted and said that she's heading home. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump out of this thing, and we're going to see just how full we actually are. It looks pretty full from here. 87%, so that's good. We have nothing in that one. That one actually stopped doing. So in the next episode, we'll have to keep her going, but that's fine. Now we have kind of a general idea of how much stuff we're going to need. So like I said, it's either going to be a time lapse or it's going to be a off-camera type of deal. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see, and we can definitely do it. It's not that big of a deal. But as soon as this gets done, we'll turn off everything. I think we should be at 90. Yep, we are. So we did do 3 full deals, which is good. But I'm thinking if we can get all 3 filled up, that's 30%. Then we can get everything else done. So that'd also be good. And yeah, should be getting clean outs pretty simply as soon as we do it. It's going to take a little bit of time, that's for sure, but we'll do what we can do. So there we go, that one's shut down. Yeah, we got a little bit more. We could almost do a clean out now. Not quite, but probably say a little bit more and everything should be done. Well, like I said, the wife's coming home, or else I'd finish it off right quick, but she likes me doing YouTube, but she doesn't like when I'm doing YouTube when she comes home. There we go. She likes it, she's like, cool, you do whatever you want, but don't do it when I come home. And that's an interesting topic, to say the least. But anyway, with that being said, 97%, so we're basically full. What we'll probably do... Oh, hello. Can we not get up there? So what we'll probably do is just clean that. Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about 2%. So we're just gonna clean it out and do that right quick. Oh, how much water do I have in here? How much can I buy? Oh, nothing. Apparently you buy it once and you're done. Interesting. That's good. Now I don't have to worry about it. This is gonna be 96% fuel, so that's not bad. You know, because I'm curious, I want to do this just because I'm curious. And then we'll put it into the wavetable just to see how much it is. I know she's coming home. She's going to get mad at me, but you know what? For you guys, it's worth it. Like I said, I have no idea what's in that corner. I mean, it could be absolute trash. It could be something good. I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, with that being said, I also forgot to put the worker guy into work. So, with that being said, I got to get him to work. Put him on. He's for a sluice box, something. So, you know, he should be fine. But anyway, so let's pick this up. What we'll do is we'll just run over here. Oh, I don't have 2 buckets. Oh, well, I'm not worried about it. And of course, I turned that off. So, we got to come all the way back over here, turn everything back on. There we go. And then we'll run all the way over here just to do 1 bucket, just to see how much we get. We turn around and shut it all back off. There we go. Then we'll dump it. That should be... Oh, I didn't turn it on. That would be nice. There we go. 2 ounces already. 4 ounces. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. That's not bad, actually. 16, 18, 20, 23, 23.36 ounces in 1 bucket. That is crazy. Apparently we're not on bad ground. So, or at least for that bucket. But again, we are, you know, there. Can I see 2? Nope, just 1. Okay, what is this? Sluice box. Okay, so you can swap 1. Is there anybody waiting? No. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments below. And I actually checked when I got back on this save. My other save got deleted. I don't know how, but it did. So, I guess it's a good thing that I started this one. Anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one. If you guys want to see more, let me know down below. And I'll see you. And you all, take care.